Awesome. Live?
Yeah.
All
Bye.
Where do I
right.
get up?
Episode 2 of Socratic
Oh,
Gamers. The last one
oh,
got
it's over.
didn't work because we couldn't get Sid's audio. But the best part is that now we get Vish and Sid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Surprise,
what's up, man?
surprise.
Should we bust out the same topic as last time just to start it off?
We can do whatever we want.
All right, cool, cool. All right, Vish, because I already asked Sid. So why do you play video games, yo?
Uh,
Ooh,
just
we discussed it.
cause it's cool. No,
Hey.
let me
I-
just set something up.
Oh, all right, all right. Let me bounce off ideas with Sid. So, why do you play video games, Sid? I liked your answer from last time.
Um, One, it's enjoyable. I enjoy it, right?
You're looking good.
Nice.
So this whole thing is about chasing your joy. So,
Hmm.
oh, where are we going? You guys didn't even tell me you're leaving.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad, my bad.
talk to myself. Alright.
Yeah,
But it was also like, it also you like when you play like a video game like this, you live a life with zero consequence. So it's like it's free, like
yeah, for sure.
that's what's
And,
fun about it.
And then we started to talk about like
Got those details
hold
through?
on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We gotta go up here.
So I was listening to her talk.
Yeah.
So if we live a life of like no consequence, then do you think that video games affect people's realities?
Where's
Like,
my
like it influences them in like
helicopter?
in a way that's like negative? Like, do you think that video games actually affect like people's perceptions in a way that makes them like do negative things?
For me, no, I don't believe that, but some people believe that, and it could, you shouldn't let For me, there's like a limit to it. It's all in moderation. It's always in moderation. And that's in everything in life. So, where are you going?
Oh, I'm waiting for Vish to get
Oh,
his
I just made
helicopter.
money for nothing.
Alright, come to the... Oh, sorry, lift me off. Come to the
Okay, I'm
helipad.
just gonna die.
Come to the helipad?
You still up there? Yeah.
Yeah, all right, come on, Vish. I'm a Sid.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, it's all in moderation. It could affect people negatively, but what I believe is like it doesn't create anything that was not already there.
Yeah, for sure.
So if
you
you're
believe in,
if you're already thinking negative thoughts and then you're playing video games and then you're just gonna reaffirm it in yourself that it's okay, and then you stop distinguishing what's reality and what's not.
so then it really brings into question like nature versus nurture. Like do you think it's really about like our nature that's like driving things, or do you think it's more about like our environment?
What was that?
Do you think it's like more about like our environment that shapes us, or is it like our like tendencies?
It's both. It has to be both. But what tendencies are you speaking of? Because when you're an infant, you're getting your influences from your parents. So
It's
yeah, well,
yeah, that one's like a hard call, man, because it's like if you have the tendency to be like negative and your environment's positive, do you think you'll just become a negative person? Or like you see like that kind of stuff happen all the time where like Steve Jobs, he wasn't in really conducive to learning environment, yet he became like the CEO that he is. So that in that case it would be nature, right? Not really nurture.
Yeah. But would it then also be nurtured because he's influenced by that childhood and that's what drove him and provided him that desire to achieve what he's achieved?
Yeah, that's true. So you're saying because he was like given up for adoption and like he was striving to achieve greatness because he was seeking out love? Is that what you're saying?
I can't speak for him,
True.
but it just created a fire for him, and he just used the blowtorch and just kept it going and became the success that he is. You know, it started a spark for him, and then it would become his nature. So the nurture is him getting the spark, and then the nature is him creating something with that spark.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, yo. Actually, that makes complete sense.
Right? Because the nurture is the environment. It's your environment. What it affects you, right? How does that environment affect you? And then it goes to how you react to it.
So it's kind of like we all have like built-in tendencies, and it's like, how do those tendencies develop in your environment?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a good one.
So you believe in free will?
Yeah, sure.
Like what would you say constitutes free will then?
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just doing what you want to do. Oh, what are we supposed to do? Am I supposed to shoot it?
Yeah, shoot the guy that's driving that blue car.
Oh, I got no bullets, yo.
Alright, well, we'll give it to Sydney.
Oh my gosh.
Can you
Okay.
aim it? I'll try and go there.
Ooh.
Oh, you also don't have a good gun.
Oh, too bad.
Alright, we'll have to...
I only have a pistol.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta
I
upgrade
only
that.
got a pistol, man. I can try. I can keep trying. Do you have... I can't
Oh.
shoot.
Ooh,
That
too
hurt.
bad.
I can't shoot. Can I shoot? Oh wait, I can shoot, but I can't destroy the car though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
stop in front of him. Stop in front of the car, yo.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, just go in front of him. So get close to him so I can shoot him.
That's so you believe in
I would
free
say
will.
it's just the free will just be doing what you want to do with your life. And that's free will.
But like, what constitutes free will? Like if people are controlled by their emotions, do they have free will? Ooh, what the hell?
Pardon me?
If people are controlled by their emotions, reactive states, then like, do you actually have free will if you're in a reactive state?
Sorry, I'm confused right now with the game. I don't know what's going on.
Store, just get in the car. Just get in the car.
Okay, go. Okay, go. I'm a passenger. Okay.
Alright, awesome. Oh, this guy drove off without me, yo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, here you go. Alright,
Okay.
That
what
happens
you
when
got?
I was a kid.
awesome. Yeah.
So what was
so
that?
like,
Sorry.
if people are like in a reactive state, then like, can you say that they have free will? You know what I mean? Because you're not even thinking, right? So is free will something that's only achieved through like being aware of your thoughts and feelings?
That is exactly true. I believe that. I like that you're saying the reactive state. That's why.
Right? Because it's like,
Yeah.
it's
Because
like
that does bind you. That is a ball and chain. You know.
True. So okay, so my idea is I don't think that we have free will. Only because it's crazy. So only because every action that you do, it's driven by some previous action. So if we have like a calculation of like all of your thoughts and experiences, and we can like figure out mathematically what you're going to do next with probability. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you take into account like what's the probability of like Steve Jobs becoming the person he is, well, you take into account like the environmental factors and like all this stuff.
I got him.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, you got it.
Got him. Yeah.
This guy
That jumped out, yeah.
it's a two-seater. Someone's got to drive the other truck.
Okay, you drive. I'm gonna be with Vish.
Yeah,
The probability.
Yeah, so
Because of your past experiences and
yeah, totally. If you can mathematically put that into an equation, it's like then I could predict what it is you're going to do next. So if you can predict something, then there is no free will, right? It's
how
just like,
about those people that go through those life-changing experiences?
totally. But like,
Right?
with life-changing experiences are like a probability in themselves.
It's the
You know,
probability
like,
that's opposite of what you're like. You wouldn't have expected to happen. You'll be like, oh, they're just gonna go through the same routine, and then when it happens, it's like, whoa, totally different person.
totally. But what I'm saying is like, you know, probability statistics.
Yeah.
So like, they try and get the probability to the highest percentile, right?
Okay. So what's the highest probability of what you are going to do?
Exactly. So then,
Okay.
if you can achieve a mathematical equation that gets 100%, then there is no free will, right?
At 100%, of course, there's no free will. But is it 100%? It's not. I don't believe it's gonna. It is 100%. Even that a little doubt of 99%. You know, that 1% is still there.
Totally. So there's this I'm reading this Astrophysics for People in a Hurry book by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was saying that he was saying that if you change one like neuron or something in the sun, it'll throw off your entire like our entire nature. Like if you know how we're in the Goldilocks zone right now.
Yeah. I remember hearing that. Where did I hear that from? Did you tell me that, or did I watch him?
You probably watched it. He has the same theories everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, because I do watch him.
But so it's like if one thing is changed, then everything gets changed, right? So then, if you look at it like that, if you look at it like a web, and it's like, well, you know, think in the case of like, what's the probability of us having this podcast? Well, we grew up together, but what made our parents move to the same area? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, those factors.
Similar-minded thoughts of going into a suburban area.
Totally. So it's like a snowball effect. It's like a domino effect.
Then if we're gonna talk like this, you're gonna have to talk about like the first day of humanity.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Or even the beginning of the Earth, or the beginning of the universe, which is what everyone's trying to figure out.
But they can calculate back to the beginning of the universe. They've like mathematically proven it.
They have. Oh, they have.
Yeah. So then, if you could mathematically trace it, then if you were smart enough, you could mathematically like predict forward.
Predict.
Well,
human nature does it already. Like people do it naturally, and if they're not aware of it, then they are now. Where, when you have a friend or you know somebody that does the same thing over and over again, you can predict that, and it's just like you can predict their behavior, but you need to be exposed to them long enough to read into those cues.
For sure. So then, is there free will? If all of these things can be like foreseen, then there's maybe no free will.
So wait, what's the definition of free will then?
Choice. Do you have a choice? So it's like, do you have a choice, or do you only have the illusion of choice?
Illusion.
Right? It's a mind blow.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe like.
So your choices are influenced by your reactive states.
No. Even beyond reactive states, if you can even watch your own thoughts, it's like, but you're not aware of the subconscious programming that's going on underneath.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe our subconscious programming is what's driving us forward.
Okay.
Forward?
Yeah, like to do things. So it's like you think you have free will, but your subconscious is the one dictating whatever you think you have.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I have a choice here, but it's like your subconscious is telling you that you have a choice. So it's like, did you really have a choice, or are you just thinking you have a choice? Right?
Wait, how are you speaking for the subconscious right now?
No, no, because we don't know what the subconscious is.
Exactly. That's why.
But if the subconscious suggests that it's something that's like underlying programming.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like the computer, but it's the hardware or the the hardware.
Yeah. Like
Hardware. It's the hardware, and then we are everything else is the software that's downloaded into the hardware.
It's more like the operating procedure. So it's like if you.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I like that
saying? So
one
it's like-
better. I like that one better.
Right? So it's like maybe we don't have free will. We're just given the illusion of thinking we have free will because our operating procedure tells us we have free will.
Ah. Then that goes into like human behavior, like from the caveman, and then it goes to that's why there's the whole fight or flight response.
Exactly. So like, there's this line like, okay, so like if Buddha came to me, I would slap him. Not like in a negative way, but I'd slap him because he's gonna have a reactive state, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
When you get slapped, you're gonna get into a reactive state.
Totally. So then, is there free will? Because he's like, well, no, I'm gonna override this. You can't override it.
But you can control that reaction. You are gonna hit a reactive state, but then you could just, you can put it in check. You can stop it and be like, nope, and then you go back. Like.
Totally. So
it's always gonna happen. You're always gonna go into a reactive state one way or another in any part of your life in every like minute. So, or even in the seconds. So. It's just what you choose to let control you, or you choose to control.
Totally. So then the question becomes: are our actions predetermined or not?
Because they're always given a choice: do this, or do Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
But if
there is a story already created, and we choose which path we are going to take.
Right.
Or which choices influence our the free will. Okay, I got you.
If our actions are predetermined, then there is no free will.
Sorry, what do I have to do? I'm lost right now.
Just adjust the car.
Remove tracker. Oh.
Yeah, just go through everything and make your own colors and stuff.
This is my car now?
Oh, not your car. We're selling the car.
Okay. Alright.
Just the cars I've stolen before. Yeah.
Where are you guys right now? The workshop?
The vehicle already has this plate. Okay.
Just change a different plate. Doesn't matter what it is, yeah.
Are you seeing this right now?
No, I don't get to see yours. I'm doing my own car.
To confirm the changes on the plate. Yeah, whatever. Respray. What color you want it?
It's whatever you want.
Is it all free?
Yeah,
everything is
all
free.
Yeah.
Ooh. Then we'll make it pure gold.
Oh dang.
No. Okay, fine.
Are you able to invite me to the workshop?
Not
come
yet.
in, man.
Just come in.
Because we're doing this. Yes, to wait for me to finish.
That's all good. Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
That if
the free will. Yeah. So the story is already created. That's not. So you're saying that it's like fate, what like people like to say.
Exactly. If there's fate, then there's no free will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So then there's no free will.
Oh, I'm just gonna. That's a good one. I'm not totally convinced, but I get it. I'm open to it. I just need more, more information on it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna, but like, I do get where you're coming from. Totally get it.
You want to hear a mind blow? Einstein? So we're watching the show Genius right now, and Neil deGrasse Tyson makes reference to Einstein a few times.
Yeah.
And so Einstein actually didn't really do any experiments. It was all like theoretical. So he'd just think about it, and then he'd just like make mathematical equations to prove his thoughts.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Interesting.
To the point, right? To the point of that people wrote this book called 100 People Against Einstein's Theories. And then Einstein said, if I was wrong, then it would only require one person to prove me wrong, not 100.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's funny.
Once one person disproves it, then
yeah, Einstein changed a lot of theories that he changed a lot of theories that Newton had, right? He fixed a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It took a while for another person to come to do that, because Newton was the head of the science in that way, or the physics and stuff.
Yeah. But you know what the crazy parallel is? Mm-hmm. That who else does that? Yogis.
Good thing we had him instead.
Like this Patanjali guy and all these like yoga people that came up with all of these like theories on the universe. They didn't really have the instruments to prove it. They only used insight. So in essence, Einstein was a yogi.
Yeah, sure.
Yogis learn through experience. We can say.
Totally, and they build insight.
It's us against them out there. We've put a lot into this deal, so let's get it done.
Which is like
Bring the cars to the buyer. Look out for other organizations.
I call them
That's
scientists.
it. Let's do this, people.
You call yogi scientists?
No, I call like Einstein type scientists. Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
A scientist?
What's that?
Well, what? I call the people.
You're cutting off.
Oh, is that your side or mine? I don't know.
Probably me. Oh man. Someone's attacking me right now?
Yeah, just try to do as little as damage as you can and just try and get to that red, the yellow circle.
Oh, I should be. Where are you?
I'm up ahead. Just come. I think because you're behind, you're gonna go attack.
Oh, I just got killed.
Just go. Oh, you got killed? Okay.
I'm trying to catch up to you guys right now.
Yeah, we need help.
So lost.
Oh, you're here, yeah. Or is that? No, that's not. That's him.
That's not me.
That's not you.
Yeah.
Where's my gun?
Oh! Damn it, I just died again.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I don't have any gun. He has no gun.
Yeah.
I think there's another dude around.
Yeah, there is. So let's go.
So far.
Alright, you go ahead.
Thank you.
They don't really chase the guy in the
You
front.
protect me right now. I have the car.
Yo, you think you'd be lost in this game? Like, you could just be like, could you imagine if VR reality became real? And then, like, well, it is going to become real, but then if you just put on a headset and you just play this video game, like, full on?
It's the Matrix right there, man.
I know, right? That'd be so nuts, yo.
I don't see anything wrong with him.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree with you. Like, because why would you not enjoy the bounty of the universe?
I mean, we could even be in a virtual what do you call that?
Right now.
Yeah. What did they say?
Alternate reality?
No.
Like a dream? I don't know.
No, like
we could be dreaming right now.
Something that Elon said. Like we're already in simulation.
Oh, simulation.
Yeah.
That's true.
Simulation. I'll take that word.
Oh, you never know, man. Like, what is real, right?
Yeah.
It's all perception, man.
Right? So it's like, if reality is just built off perception, then, then anything could be real. We've had those dreams where we think that a dream is real.
But a dream is real. Because you're, like...
To the mind.
It's like an experiences. You're experiencing it.
Right?
Your mind created that experience for you.
So, here's the question. If you could superimpose your consciousness into a robot, would you still be thinking? Right?
Oh, darn.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I just got wasted. Yeah. Right now, yeah.
So you'd still be sitting even if you were like in a robot body?
Well, if you get everything of the mind, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So,
Then
oh.
if that's true, then the body isn't the mind.
Yeah, it's just
The
data
body is a
stored
tool
in-
for the mind.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. So is the mind and body separate?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Right?
It
But,
is and it's not.
Our whole it can't be it is and it's not. It's either one or the other.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just crashed. Sorry.
Oh.
I wasn't talking about what you were saying. Yeah. I didn't say oh my gosh to a response
okay.
to what you were saying. It was. I crashed.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry. What were we talking about?
Is the mind and the body one thing?
If it's a tool, then is the mind.
Or does the mind just use the body? Right?
That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. I like that one. I like that.
Right? So maybe the only thing that's real is the mind, not the body.
Well, what do you mean by real? What does that mean?
Yeah, yeah, because I was just like, but the body is real though.
Okay, so like
Did we end it off like reality is a perception? So you know.
For sure. So if reality is perception, then perception is only built off the mind. So the only thing that's real is the mind. Think of it this way. If I gave you like,
I get that.
right? If
Over
I
here,
gave you
bro.
like numbing cream,
Can you hear this?
if I put like numbing cream on your arm and then I did like surgery and you couldn't feel it, was it real?
Yeah.
Well, why is it
Happened.
real though? You didn't feel it.
But it happened.
But what if you weren't aware that it happened?
Then you'll see the scars, the proof that it happened. Something happened.
Right,
That's like
right.
saying, like when people black out after drinking and they don't remember anything, but they did stupid things.
Totally. So was that real?
It's real.
There are consequences, yes, but is it real to you?
And
Real
we
to me, no, because I wasn't there. I wasn't affected
So
by
then
it. So
So then it's not real because it's not real to you.
true. Yeah.
Right? 'Cause
I
something
use it as
wrong-
an example because I've dealt with people that have gone through that process of blacking out and not remembering how they got home.
Totally. So in
But
that
I was a
case-
witness to it.
So it's real to you, but not to them.
Because they didn't perceive it. But once that... Oh, okay. I get what you mean. It isn't real to
Right.
them because they didn't go through the experience.
Yeah.
You can show them the proof, but the fact that they themselves did not go through the experience, their conscious self, then it doesn't become real.
Yeah. So then,
Oops.
Oh, I get it.
then the only thing that's
Yeah,
real is the mind.
That's a good one. I like that. I do. Because
Because
I came to that. It was like, yeah, that's funny. I came to that by saying that the body is a tool for the mind, and then once I said that, I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And then when you said that, I was like, yeah, like I had to think about it. You know, that's why I was a little quiet. But then I made the connections. Like, if I came to that conclusion myself, and then he just reaffirmed it, then it has to be true.
Yeah. Right? If something can only be true or not, it can't be half true.
That's truth. That is true.
Alright, where are you guys at? I think we should take our screenshot.
Alright, alright. They'll come
I'm
to you.
with Vish. You've been away from us.
I've been I've just been driving around, yo.
Yo, check your
You guys
map.
know, I was trying to catch up, yo, but you guys so far.
Alright, I'll come.
Where are we
I'm
going
coming.
right now?
I'm gonna go.
Where's the
Coming?
scenery you want? It's nighttime. What's a nice scenery at night?
Well, I'll come to you.
city.
Just chill where you are.
Alright, cool, chill. Yeah, that was a good talk, yeah. So it's all about like video games, reality, mind. I really think that's what it is, man. It's like the mind makes it real, like the Matrix said. You know? So the only thing that's real is the mind,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you gotta get.
Okay.
We don't have enough.
Okay, I'll follow you guys.
But where are we gonna go?
I think it. Yeah, where are we going?
Are we going to my CEO building?
Yeah, let's go to CEO building. We'll take our screenshot there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
do my banking.
Cool, cool.
I
Do you think
made
that's like-
15K. Thank you.
Nice. Would you say that's scary or like not enlightening? Or is it scary to realize that reality is solely placed in your mind and then free will might not even be real?
No,
What is it? No?
can't control it.
What can you do about it? What can you do about it, man?
I think that's what like all these dogmatic people say, you just give it up to God at that point, you know what I mean? You know, it's like
It's acceptance, right?
Well,
Just
yeah,
accepting the reality.
they may have some things right, but then when they add other context to it, it just makes it.
For sure, yeah.
Like I think
Well,
the
when you
basis
start
of it was.
establishing control.
Yeah, I think the basis of it was probably like all that we were saying, and then, right, and then give control to God in a sense, but like, because they don't have control over certain parts of their life, right? That's what it was, I think.
For sure. So it's either acceptance, like you can either accept the situation,
Yeah.
or you can shift blame. You know, you're like, oh, it's not my fault. You know, God's in control, not me.
Yeah. So then that's where it causes either that could cause
Yeah,
separation
that's what-
between God and cause other issues, too.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you guys are so far ahead of me.
We're already here.
We're waiting at the building.
Oh my god. Alright, can you send me in?
I don't think I can.
Oh no, I'm almost there. Yeah, all good. So it'd be so trippy if we all started wearing VR goggles and living in this reality, because that would be real to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So then, what is life if not just a giant series of pleasure states?
That's I think what it is. That's what those five senses are for.
That's it. Exactly. That is what
Ooh.
that is what it is.
Yeah, totally.
I like that. Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
So,
You're always seeking desire.
right, yeah.
Always seeking desire.
Yeah. What do you think the idea of happiness is?
Ooh, touche.
Seeking your desires.
Then what is
That's it.
enlightenment?
That's what it is.
So is here,
Oh, yeah.
or you want to end it now, or
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
you want to? Is
well.
there like an outro?
Oh, an outro.
I don't know. It's my first day.
Remember, I'll do
Alright,
anything as long as it's legal.
outro.
Have a good day.
Let's hit us up for the next series of
Socratic gamers.
Socratic gamers. And yeah,